Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay. I know it's been a very long time since I posted a video. I was out for a while due to a few things. One is that I live in Minneapolis, so that should give you a lot of context. And also I am in the process of moving out, and so it's been pretty hectic to obviously transition out of my job and prepare everything and obviously pack and stuff like that. And so it's been pretty chaotic. But I am back. And now, with that, as there have been a lot of games and demos released, I decided to check those I've been missing out on just to catch up. One of them we will be checking out today is brought to you by the same creators as Disco Elysium. As you would have known by now if you've watched any of my videos on my channel, I am a huge fan of Disco Elysium and I've talked about it on multiple occasions. And so super excited about this game. I don't know too much about it. I've only just briefly looked over the trailer. So, and I try not to look too much into the game just to be surprised. But I do know what we can expect is similar mechanics as the first game, obviously. This is not a sequel in any way. It is a whole separate game on its own. But there'll be similar visuals, similar mechanics to be expected if you've played the first game. This game, it is an espionage RPG as described by the creators themselves, and we will be playing as a spy. In this case, I think they refer to them as operant, and I believe our name is Hershel Wilk, or Vilk, depending on the language. I'm not sure which language they will be using in this game, and I think our alias is CASCADE, and we are just sent to this city where we will be obviously undergoing an assignment, and this is where we find ourselves. So as we dive deeper into the game, we'll probably find out a bunch of obviously convoluted narratives and obviously players and different things similar to the first game. So you know what you're in for if you play the first game. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I think everyone have access to this demo, so I will have all the information to the Steam page in the description box below for you to check it out yourself. I don't know if there's a time constraint on when you can play the demo, and I also don't know how long the demo is. So we'll find out as we play the game. Hopefully it's a very long one. And so I won't hold you guys any longer. We'll jump right in and see what we have in store for us. This is, I guess, character creation. What kind of spy are you? Oh, you excel in physical conditioning and applied violence. Emotion toward you. Kinetic. Iron Maiden. Emotionally illiterate. Pattern noticer. I guess those are the presets. An engineer of the human soul, spiritually vast, mentally undeveloped. Charismatic. Baseline. Biped? I think that's biped. Neighborhood darling, cognitive lightweight. Your cognitive powers make up for your frail body, a big brain, and a glass jar. Analytical, easily bruised, would meet again, human calculator. Typically, this is like the type of character I go for. I don't think we can do custom right now, so we have to just do these three. I don't want to do this. I don't want to say that it says emotionally illiterate. I don't like that, but I do like the pattern noticer trait. I feel like for a spy, that's a good that is a good trait to have. Mentally undeveloped, not something that I like. Baseline, I bet. Neighborhood darling. Charismatic is also good for a spy. You know what? I'm just gonna go for this one. Analytical. It's fine. Okay. Rate in action. Skill to train your body in its impulses. Faculty of action. So similar to, I think it's similar to Disco Elysium, where you could pick one to add to. So right now we have coordination. It says different parts of your body acting in concert, agile and fluid movement. 3 skill points. Doppelgang. When you must do more than a single, you could summon your internal strength. So also it has to be action. We've got instincts. The uncontrolled aspect of your physicality, unleash raw impulses. Sensors, your perception of the phenomenal world, receive reports from your senses. Shadow play, for any action you'll rather go undetected. Advanced covert spy techniques. I feel like when I played Disco, I went for my senses perception, and I am, since I took analytical, I don't recall human calculator. I feel like going with sensors or shadow play could be a good thing to do. I am gonna do that one. I could have raised my coordination. Oh, we can also do this, one of these. Raise a relation skill to better understand people. So right now they are on the same. I should have done coordination actually. Okay, blueprints, your understanding of the city and how people use it. Decipher the surroundings to your advantage. Cold read the room and act before anyone else. See telltale signs in body language. Nerve, stay on target, keep calm under pressure. Hide your feelings from the world. Personalism, understand what motivates people, including yourself. See the person underneath. Statehood, social force, embodied in presence and coercion. Comment and intimidate orders. Again, learning from Disco Elysium, I think either nerve. I like cold read a lot, but we already have perception. Nerve or personalism? I think I'm gonna go with this, personalism. That makes sense. Raise an intellect skill to hone your modes of thinking. Entanglement, spooky action across this plane and beyond. Gain insight from elsewhere. Remather, deductive reasoning, the rational side of your mind. Find the order in everything. Poetics, your ability to see and express what others can't. Engage your creative engine. Records, the totality of facts and memories about the world. Understand the present through the past. Technoflex, make systems and machines bend to your will. Apply your technical expertise. This I think would be good for opening doors, but I like Remather, deductive reasoning. Okay, we will begin. The beginning of the war will be secret, any also. Okay. Little pod. I once knew a spy.
She's brilliant, erratic, cursed, and anti-personnel mind in human form.
Tell me about her.
Her friends call her Hershel, but for our controllers, she was CASCADE.
Your name, your cryptonym, a dead limb twitches.
Your name and your cryptonym, a dead limb, which is, so Hershel is me. Was she good at her job at least? What kind of friend was she? What became of this cascade? What do I care about here? Yeah. find out if I'm good at my job.
The abandoning kind. One by one, she watched her friends go out like distant lights.
So I'm not a good, really good people. What does she stuff that?
But the Fear 91, the whole sick crew, a disaster untold, the black page in the official records.
So on the right here on the right hand side of the well, sorry, left hand side of the screen, we have fatigue, anxiety, and delirium. So I chose Rapid Compass Cascade, and that raised my anxiety level.
The memory hums, an exposed wire.
My greatest failure, let's do it in. Let's do in it, or no sense in rehashing the past. So something happened in Porta 1991. Do I want to rehash this right now? I got anxious, so I'm not doing that right now.
Not at all. Yet here we are, standing through the smashed and leaking world.
The world, how did it get that way?
Some fool dropped it. One of ours, probably. She was recalled. They put her in the freezer forever. Most faults.
They were wrong. It was nice in there. I'm gonna choose that one.
5 years passed. A little more of the world leaked out of itself. Cascade's controllers ordered her back to Portofino.
My friends started to give me another chance for change, for send me back. I'm gonna do this one.
Because
My anxiety is going
that's
through the
going
roof.
to. There's a new assignment, Cascade. I was supposed to give you the brief.
I would say you were. I'm here. Where are you?
No one special. Just an arm-like sack of cytoplasm, a special move you need to sync cell organisms. But before that, I was like you, a spy from the People's Republics. One of the varieties of mankind. Right here. In an armchair in a safe house above a 24-hour photo shop. In the city-state of Portofino. This is a dangerous place, Cascade. I should never have come.
Why? What happened to you?
I had to up with my pants down. On the plus side, I no longer have to worry about independent thought or movement.
This was the human game, and he played it poorly. Time to give up his seat.
So we had a success there. Hold on. How are we talking right now? I'm sorry we never got to know each other. No, we're just getting started. We can pull it back. Stuff happens, you know.
Don't blame yourself, operant. Whatever happens has already happened.
Right there. Let's set it up. Before I talk to him. Nearly identical set of shirts and trousers, ironed and folded. Oh, my graphics. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn off these. Something is running through the bin and the alley below. Dishes recently washed. It was like this when you came. Still dropping. Not sure why. Sure that where I missed. From am I missing something?
Splayed on the chair before you is a man, approximately mid-30s. His chest rises and falls in steady rhythm as he stares beyond you, unblinking. Alive, yet not alive.
Every spy for the operant bureau is assigned a partner. They're double. This man was meant to be yours.
A pair of headphones have slipped partway off his head, connected to a stereo system beside him.
Hello? To the pod?
No response. His eyes are still fixed glassily on the ceiling.
My anxiety is going to the roof. Exert limit, skill limit, okay.
The pupils quiver like a failing heartbeat.
Hey, why aren't you talking anymore? Look at the ceiling, touch his arm.
You get no response, no flinch, no twitch.
The film is monochrome and silent. The only soundtrack is a low hum of the projector as the celluloid rushes from its spool.
As you stare down at him, the man begins to draw. Stiff collared shirt, a snug brown jacket, and nothing below the waist but a pair of red briefs.
White spindles of light hit your vision like a pair of flashbangs. Mayday, visual loss, visual loss. Must be natural defense system. Maybe this is how a man reclines his day. It's self-abuse session.
Entirely unfit for purpose, based on his current state.
Once your eyes readjust, you notice that the man is also wearing 3 layers of socks, each slightly shorter than the one beneath it. For some reason, this detail strike you as very sad. Well, fortified, commendable, kind of bizarre personal ritual, no doubt. Maybe he overheated and had to lose the trousers to compensate.
There is no smell of alcohol, nor any open containers. No drug paraphernalia either. Just a loose cord trailed into the stereo system. Like a cosmonaut's safety tether.
The green of long corded copper, there is charge, empty space behind them, like a room that someone has left for the last time. As for the face around the eyes, his jaw hangs slack, his glasses askew. The lopsided headphones accentuate a large bald spot atop of his crown.
Rimmed glasses, impeccably dialectical, more commonly found on book sleeve portraits of men decades his senior.
Rub his bald spot for luck, give his head a reassuring pat. Don't touch him. Don't do this.
The man seems no more or less assured than before.
Look his vitals. He dead. He's dead, isn't it?
Your fingers detect a low, steady hum
Not.
where jaw meets neck. Elevated, but not critical. What that means about his deeper condition, you cannot say. When in theatre, an operant must always prepare to be assassinated. Of course, it is better not to be killed.
But he's not dead yet. Someone tried to take him out, but it's suicide. Seems medical. Well, I don't reckon someone tried to take him out. You've never seen anything like this.
Man's eyes
Oh my
glisten.
goodness, my
Bright
anxiety.
red veins blossom around their edges.
Oh my gosh. Why am I anxious? I'm literally anxious. Can I exert relation checks? I'm just anxious. Okay, I've let him down. This must be some kind of setup. First impression, I can't work with this. Maybe this is temporary chrysalis stage.
There may be little opportunity for a second, based on the current visual. However he ended up like this, the result is the same. Operant down.
For as long as he lies here, dead, dreaming in a strange state, you are the final friend he has. The assignment brief, man, you've got to have it. Search him for clues. Searching for clues.
Clipped to the inside flap of his jacket, you find a laminated badge, emblazoned with the crest of the Import-Export Bureau of the People's Republic of Kohila. The name reads Esteman T. Below that, a title, Imports Lead. Sock Merchant, one of the opera's most battle-tested covers.
That explains.
That's what the badge says. This is only a cover, but such phantoms often mimic the operant bureau's actual hierarchies.
Anything else in his pockets? 3 other things of note: a slip of paper, a business card, and a rock-hard piece of candy. Examine the slip of paper. The purchase order for 10 socks made out of Carmona Pessoa, fashions and garments, bootleg bazaar. No coordinates found, some kind of marketplace, but not one you've ever been to. Your decommissioned double has been making contact using his cover. What it says about the reason you're here remain less clear. Not a real order, it's a sympathy order. He usually made an impression on this card. I'll hold on to this. I'm in the business. The card is cheap and scuffed. It reads, all you need is miracle. Above a cartoonish image of disembodied lip at a phone receiver.
Notably absent is an actual phone number.
Turn the card over. On the other side, there's an indecipherable scribble. Whatever is written seems to begin with D.
Into your pocket it goes.
Yum yum candy. A wrapped up rectangle of compressed sugar. It's so hard that your fingers cannot make an impression no matter how much you strain. Cola flavors, if you had to guess. Looks old school, heavy duty. Didn't know they still made these. Eat it. Delirium race. Your tongue is glass dusted carpet. Your hand, inner cheek, bloodied ribbons. The flavor is nothing like cola. Deeply unpleasant. Very yum yum, just like I remember. Keep chewing. After a few more game attempts to chew, it takes all the will you possess to swallow the jagged clot. It's after these contaminate your mouth. Enough for you retract your hand from the men's pocket. The assignment.
Not even a flicker of a response. The people's spy cannot be caught shirking. time to escalate.
Oh, there's no way I can do this one because, so I patted his head. So this was not good that I did that. Clearly not responsive, cannot exert, and my anxiety is elevated. So I cannot retry this if I do this one. So I'm not gonna do it. So let actually check my journal real quick. Loose ends. Information that might be used to you found a purchase order. The report had a business card. Inventory. So we've had this purchase order, and then we have this one. All we need is a miracle. Oh. We're not gonna do that check. The mid-range stereo system set to standby mode. I think now we can go through.
Following the cord from the unconscious man's headphones, you come to a mid-sized home stereo resting on a sideboard. A prototype 0909 50-watt with multi-disc changer, last generation model, designed for affordability at the expense of power and clarity. Through the translucent view panel, you see a single red disc loaded in place. On the face of the disc are the words ultravioletta, you but from a dream, handwritten on thin strips of tape. You don't recognize the artist.
What have we?
The disc is loaded, ready to tell you.
Unplug the headphone, press play.
The chunky button makes a satisfying little funk as you push it in. The plastic latch clicks into place, and the discus begins to turn. You know because the spindle is rotating, though the speakers don't produce any sound at all. The kitchen light hums and splinters momentarily. It doesn't appear to be. The disc is spinning the way it's meant to. No sound, save the thin layer of static that lines the inner cables. Amateur wire work. Or do you? You can't tell.
Okay. I keep
The
listening.
silence is being overtaken by a different silence, like the slow darkening of night across the wall of an empty room.
I'll keep going.
This new silence seeps into every corner of your body, loosening fixtures, rattling drawers, seeing what will come with it.
Listen a little bit more.
There is still no sound, but in your mind an image forms of a blasted heath, a smouldering circle at its centre. Figures in tattered robes stagger and sway on the horizon. Nothing. You're simply playing a disc on a common home stereo system, the sort of thing millions of people across the world do every day. No, you probably shouldn't.
I can retry this later on. Entanglement. Okay.
Stay quiet as you reset the volume. A great relief
The volume
shivers
is
through
so
you,
high.
though nothing has seemingly happened.
So I cannot exert any intellect checks. Oh, what have I done? What have I done?
A brief internal hum, then the disc slides halfway out of the machine and waits there, like it's trying to hide from you. You remove the red disc and place it into your pocket.
The phone ring? That's the phone. Okay.
You pick up the phone. The handset vibrates in your palm.
Hello?
Before you even finish speaking the word, The device connected to your phone base splits it into 256,000 encrypted fragments. The Magic Box, one of the proudest achievements of the Opera's Technical Services Office. Half a world away, a familiar voice splits into a corresponding number of fragments before coalescing again by your ear.
Please tell me you have good news.
The voice of authority,
Alita.
otherwise known as your controller.
This is Cascade.
Operant, you made it. Your voice hasn't changed.
Her voice is just as you remember.
We'll get to catch up later. Put pseudopod on the line.
You glance over at the man in the chair. A snail's trail of dried saliva glints on the side of his chin. You feel your mind starting to spin up. 5,000 revolutions per minute. For a moment, no one says anything. There's no sound at all, save for the blood in your ear and the electrostatic hum of the ultra-long distance connection.
Has it been zeroed out?
Meaning eliminated, killed, rendered inoperant. The language of distance, a measure of cotton to muffled affair. Heavy words, words that set machinery in motion.
I'll ask one more time. Is your double zeroed out?
You must speak the word. She cannot make the determination herself. Once you say it, there's no going back. The momentum of events will overtake you.
All my anxieties. I am concerned about my anxiety. I actually don't know.
Yes, you do. Is he zeroed out, Operant? Cascade, is your double zeroed out or not? Right. I wonder which it is. Have our enemies blown us up already? Or is this just another day at the basement massage parlor of spy services?
She's wondering how long till she can have a drink. Shriekily liqueur from a can. It's been several hours since her last.
The Opera's going to hang me by the toes. For you, back to the satellite facility B.
Okay. Soothe yourself by choosing a skill to lower. I have to lower a skill. I'll rather lower this one because pretty high.
AKA the freezer, where the old, useless and discredited are consigned until they're dismissed or die of despair. The freezer, shiver, resist.
Whatever happens already happened.
Is that your way of telling me to fuck off? You haven't even got the assignment. Listen to me. This assignment is over. Effective. The woman in the Photoshop downstairs, Constance. She's one of ours. Let her deal with pseudopod.
Middle-aged woman, dark hair behind the counter. You exchanged a few words when she gave you the key.
Do not tell her anything she doesn't need to know. As for you, we need to get you on the next aerotram out of the city.
Already your mind is settling back into familiar grooves. Old mechanisms slide and click into position. That numberless phone line may be worth investigating. Perhaps the room contains other leads as well. They won't be expecting you back in the People's Republics for several days. Plenty of time for some self-directed espionage.
Or you expect me to leave my double like this to you?
Let the photo lady deal with him. Your concern is getting out of Porto Viro, understand?
The People's spies are infallible and incorruptible. Reject reactionary pessimism.
Cut their mouth stuff. We're talking about work now. That's a directive, operant. This assignment is over. Get on the next tram.
A click, and the line goes dead.
Okay. So... purchase order, and then we have this one. I had to lower my... So right now it's my... I'm still delivering this. Okay. There were some other... These are expense.
A pair of men's trousers are hung delicately over the shower rail. If Pseudopod's pants were attempting to flee the scene, they did not make it very far. Brown, shapeless, they are utterly unremarkable. One of the many mysteries concerning men's trousers. He was trying to smooth out creases with shower steam. The front and back pockets are completely empty, except for a few pieces of lint. As you turn away, a stray thought passes. They may never be worn again.
Do I get to keep them?
You return to the folded pack. As you turn away.
We haven't got anything else. Good luck.
This small table has been turned into a makeshift desk. A startlingly red folder stands out against the clutter. On the Operant Bureau's elaborate filing system, red is reserved for personnel files. Amidst the crumpled sheets of copy paper and empty takeout containers, you find an open pack of cigarettes, Suprema mark. Smokes, ease of mind, coal.
This might be good for my anxiety or delirium. I don't know.
There are a few mangled filters in the ashtray. There's nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack of Suprema 100s. It's like any other found in commissaries and corner stores across the people, except secreted neatly against the inner wall of the pack, just as you were once taught to do yourself, a crisply folded sheet of A7 paper. Bijapwal, Vubsquux, Ongs, Sixfazor,
Code.
Exquam, Yujizva, Big.
Cipher text. Short, uneven letter chains like Rosetta cipher, the most basic kind used by the Operant Bureau, designed to be decrypted by a one-time key. It's made somewhere nearby. Like the smokes.
The pack slides nicely into your pocket, as though it always belonged there. There's nothing left in there, neither smokes nor a small label in the top left corner is printed with one word, your cryptonym. The colour reminds you of pomegranate. Your hand hesitates.
My anxiety.
The folder opens with a whoosh. Before you, in neat monospace type, your life is condensed to its barest elements. Name Wilk Hershel, cryptonym Cascade. Born Landau, former Republic of Mercia. Dependents, none. Pay class D2. Years of service, 14. All true. None of it useful just now.
Childhood bourgeois. History of student radicalism led to persecution by monotheist reactionaries, led to People's Republic of Korea, embraced post-historical materialism. In short, born capitalist, reborn communist. Medical record, gunshot, S retain bullet, 10mm pre-service. The bullet nuzzles your aorta, your heartbeat flutters. History of associative episodes and reckless action. Sexuality, homosexual confirmed. Confirmed what did he up with death of vicious started by extremely horny detractors. Suicide risk minimal. Ideation only. Moving on. End of list. According to this file, that's all there is to you. Raw facts cannot capture the totality of my being. This is me, but it doesn't feel like me. Anything else in here?
There's another page behind this one. It's labeled Service History. A tingle in your fingers. Your head grows lighter as you approach the crash site.
Okay. I can retry this one. So I can. Let's try this one for now.
In just a few words, the worst failure of your life is reduced to bureaucratic shorthand. Previous assignment, Port of Hero 88 to 91. Network, whole sick crew. Operants, Cascade. Redacted. Assets, redacted, 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 redacted. A secret the Opera has elected to keep from itself.
Why does Pseudopod have this?
Obvious. The Opera wanted him to know what sort of spy he'd be working with.
Redo this.
Most recent assignment, Novessa 91 to present. Satellite Facility B. The folder shuts itself with a tiny sigh. Memories of operant training. Hours spent practicing modular addition. These mental muscles, long atrophied, begin to awaken. All it requires is patience and diligence.
Does she note that by any chance Okay, so it does. I am gonna take it. Because it does lower my delirium. I wanted my delirium. What I don't understand though is I took a picture.
You return to the day. Memories of operant training. Hours spent. The sheet naturally.
I think that's sick for the. That's the woman.
Easy, lady. I just wanted to develop some photographs. I'm not trying to take your innocence.
The woman you met on your way in, she runs the Photoshop and maintains your safe house. The men you don't recognize. That's an interesting camera he's carrying, professional class, no consumer model. Does that poor girl even know what you're up to?
You have a wild imagination. A little photo should not count as a crime. It's not like it's a Loaded gun or something.
The mention of a loaded gun stands your hairs on. The woman cast a split second, glanced in your direction, requesting assistance. Not your conflict, no need to engage. She told you to leave, sir. What's going on here?
Stark realities that prevent me from pursuing my interests. Also racism, maybe.
Can't retry this one. A cackle of recognition behind his eyes as they meet yours. I can't run, but it says it will increase my delirium. I'll try it. Deliriums. A lonesome utility shack high above the city, its door broken on its hinge, a white cat tracks, bloody prints in the dirt, sadness overwhelming.
What?
Whose cat is that? Looking at you make me sad. Nothing, forget it.
The what? Cat? You must be huffing photochemicals with this confused woman. Perhaps you share an alternative lifestyle. Very well. Photo 24 can have this round. Thank you for this extreme stress I'll now carry through my day.
It gives you one more glance as you leave. Garish, coat flapping behind him. I am not delirious. That was exciting, wasn't it? She watches him go, then looks at you. Eyes are up first. Despite the flowy garment and artistic scarf around her neck, there is hardness to this woman's expression. It reminds you of the faces in old portraits. She already knew just as you are. Who was that man? Nobody. A seedy little oddity who likes making fantastical threats. I like the look of him. He's been here before. He seemed to know me from somewhere. Probably just as his lascivious aura. He's a local specimen. I doubt he ever gets out of. Gosh. Before we get into it, I want to get one thing clear. Just because I'm working for the opera does not make me some kind of communist. The Opera Bureau, the Operant Bureau should go without saying, is a spy service of the superbloc, aka the communist. Your politics are irrelevant to me as long as you do your job. So don't even attempt to seduce me with your post-historical dialectics. Your double already tried his hardest. I'm here surely for the espionage. Which reminds me, I have some funds to redistribute. Your stipend for the assignment. Money means something. I've lived to spy, the souls, and the toilet. This one can buy me a belt to hang myself. Chain. While we're on the subject of allocating resources, here's that screwdriver pseudopod requested. Okay. This toolkit looks empty, barely usable in its current state. Fortunately, it appears highly expendable. Hold on, didn't ask for what am I supposed to do with a screwdriver? Fix the damn fax machine, of course. Behind you. You could also simply give it to Pseudopod. I'm sure he's more than capable with it. Speaking of, where is your double? We got some issues here. After all, the 2 or 3. So Wanna do attempt this, but then I don't want that to. I do have an 80. If I exert, my anxiety goes up. Oh, but oh, I did it. I was like, did I not get it? Okay. Take the target into your confidence. Special asset. It's time you learn of your meta task. 2. Turn in admirable quality into your fallen bridge. Studobot is up for the peoples. The middle of the opera has sent me to assess his stagecraft. Strange, no one said anything to me about a meta task. I'm telling you right now, that's what's happening here. The opera's ways are its own. I want you to tell me about Pseudo's movement, Pseudopod's movement, who's spoken with, if everything about the assignment he shared with you. 3. Exploit. I understand. The test to check our information security. I'll have you know, Pseudopod has not told me anything. He's kept it intensely tight. You're very satisfied. That's the mission. So what was just down there yesterday. I'm not familiar with that. It's where all the knockoffs and illegal imports come make their way into the city. It's only sprung up in the last few years, part of the whole mania for all things Elysian. What was Pod looking for there? He said he intended to interview some of the vendors. I can't tell you what it was after precisely. There, your doubles pass the baton to you. Find out what brought him to the bazaar, and you'll be one step closer to your assignment. How do I get to this bazaar? You can practically see it from the front door due south in the ruins of the old silk factory. Head west from the roundabout. If by some chance you find yourself in Party Alley, it means you've gone the wrong way. Very good. Thank you, Constant. I hope you write Pseudopod a glowing report. From what I've seen so far, he certainly deserves it. What's wrong with the fast machine? Exactly?
It's that little amber light. It means out of order, and I haven't been able to get it to green, meaning in order. Just looking at that thing causes you to take psychic damage. Best stay away. Pseudopod assured me this machine was a vital tool of communication, as precious to our work as the magic box we installed on your room phone.
What do you expect me to do?
You've received all sorts of technical training, I presume. I would think getting a little light to turn green should be well within your powers. A dread beast humming with dormant power. A handless scribe. It just needs to be soothed. I certainly don't. It looks rather flirtatious. Seedy business attracts itself. You might try one of the bars along Party Alley.
It was in the north. She doesn't go there herself if she can help it. though the shop is directly on the district's border. Are we alone here or any other tenants I need to worry about? No, it's very secure, just the three of us. Upstairs, your double twitches, electrical reflex running to a dead switchboard. Married.
Divorced.
Any gentlemen callers? Iku bored of me. Children?
I don't presume to know the inner workings of the opera, but I have to think I could be better utilised.
How do you mean?
Of course, I'm happy with the tasks I've been assigned thus far. Keeping a safe house is a major responsibility, but I have other skills, you know.
Such as?
Chemistry, for one. I have an entire photo lab back here with access to all kinds of toxic chemicals and powders. And yet I doubt anyone would suspect a woman like me of, say, poisoning someone. If the assignment required it.
This is a woman who's planned countless perfect murders in her idle hours.
That's extremely cool to know.
I'm not saying I hope it comes to that, just if it does.
What's your opinion of the assignment? Forgive me, is this really part of the test? Shouldn't you be the one in thesis and so forth? Just your general impressions.
Granted, this is only my debut, but it seems to me that something's very amiss. No matter what we do, nothing appears to go according to plan. Pseudopod says it's all part of the work, but it gives me a rather unsettled feeling. A bit early for such a declaration, isn't it? You've only just arrived.
When did you last see him? When you returned for the evening? He looked stressed, like he was shouldering a great burden. What sort of burden? It must have been the assignment. I'm sure. You mean you look depressed? No, not depressed. Not getting anywhere. The pod was a very good teacher. He said it would fall on me to see after the operants who are incapacitated in theater. I wonder, did he ever suspect he was talking about himself? Does anyone else have access upstairs? Absolutely not. Nobody's been upstairs except yourself and Pseudopod. The aggressive man said she's been coughing photochemicals, perhaps an you're addict, and your aggressive vocal with. I'm gonna show you operant. Oh dear, I could use a rag. I found this in the stereo upstairs. Seen this before, what's on it? New York band called Ultraviolet. No, I don't pay attention to music. It's overrated in all my opinion. All music? Inhuman. But it's just a diss, how can that be? More like a bootleg. What do you think happened? I've had the faintest idea. I'm adrift. The bot struck me as an absolute professional and very cautious. First order remains figuring out what your assignment was meant to be. Of course, if you could restore him to himself, perhaps he could breathe you as it was planned. Move him to the spare room down here. That way I can keep an eye on him. Doctor? Right. Dr. Yuko will help. He runs a houseboat clinic in the back ways to the west of the bootleg bazaar. far end of the docks past the waterlock. Right, I'll leave him to you then. Go to Bazaar, see what I can find. Before you do, I understand this is your first time back in theater for some time. Yes. I just wanted to say welcome back to Opera. That's a fax machine. Inside, mechanical parts are assembled in such a way that it can scream analog messages across huge distances. What could be sacrificed here? Images quality and whatever remains of human patients. Remove the panel. Your screwdriver makes short work of the. Not gonna do it myself. You set them aside. Classify the. Let's see if we can get this done. What disturbs your labor spirit? You're looking at a Sonatine Executive Series 2, a cursed model, plagued by numerous debility, most commonly a chronically misaligned paper tray. I'm sorry. Place your hand on the fax machine is fine. The amber blinks. Slide the paper tray back into place. When the machine valves comes a pleasing as the plastic trays slots back into its receiver. The paper belts purrs as life is restored.
Much better, thank you.
Be at peace, Sonatine. Leave. Okay, we did that. So we can equip that. Good. Right now it's drivers, right? You know water covers a person. Obviously.
Wrong. The sky is only 98% sky. The other 2% is used to cover up the fact that they replaced the moon 4 times. But they don't want you to know that. That's why they're coming for me. But not before I tell you the truth.
I should write down a number. It's about.
I am Subcommandant Beckman, and this is the reality situation. No brakes, no filters, no covers. This is a war, and I don't take orders from anyone, especially not reality.
Prophet on the edge of madness. Right, it's nonsense. About time I started coming. Gosh, my anxiety. He salutes me back. What does he say is the truth?
I know about the wars. I know about hiding. Lalu's invisible aircraft carriers, weaponized nostalgia, microbial microphones, lunar obfuscation programs.
A mishmash of conspiratorial nonsense commonly found in most of the developed world. One exception, maybe.
Find out what I know by tuning into the reality situation. Airing until they shut us down.
Okay.